guys, it's BloodZelos. Welcome back to VimCraft.
Alright guys, that was Tossed Midget taking the intro for us there. I think he was trying to sound like Patrick Star, and actually he just kind of sounded like a crackhead. But hey, he tried. So, today we have awesome fan art, and we are gonna build the house. I did a little bit of building on my own on survival. I was actually, or on creative, I was reading the comments in the last episode and someone was like, why don't you design the house in creative and then try building it? And I was like, wow, you're a genius. I've never thought of that because I'm stupid. So thank you for that suggestion. I don't know why I've never thought of that. But yeah, I built part of the house on creative, and actually it sucked. I still haven't finished it. It's really hard. But we're gonna try and get something built today because I have some pictures of it, and so I'm gonna, at least the first floor looks cool. The second floor, I don't know how I'm gonna do. It's gonna look really bad. But that's cool. So anyways, let's show some fan art though. This first piece here is absolutely amazing. This is by Maddie Says. She's a good friend of mine. And I will have her Twitter linked in the description. She tweeted it at me and she's like, yeah, it's not that great. I did it on my tablet or something. And I was like, what? Are you high? Because that's perfect. I've never seen such an amazing drawing actually. So that is beautiful. Thank you, Maddie. You should go check her out. Give her a tweet and be like, hey, I saw your fan art. That's pretty cool. Anyways though, let's get to building. I need to tab away for a second so I can pull up the screenshots of the house because I don't remember what I built actually. Not at all. Okay. And now we have some screenshots here. Nope, I did that wrong. And okay, now we're good. Let's start building. I don't really know how we're gonna go about this exactly, but I did get a ton of wood last time. I guess that's good. That's the one thing I've done off camera is I got some wood. And yeah, I was gonna do an episode building the Enderman farm, but that didn't happen because I realized I don't want to build an Enderman farm. And it looks like we're just gonna eat like kings this episode and eat some rotten zombie flesh and some raw beef. Okay, let's go. How are we gonna do the doorway? I don't remember, but we have a pillar here and like this. It's gonna, oh, I keep trying to fly. I keep, you know, they need to like op me when I build my houses. I think that'd only be fair. Okay, so we're gonna have an entryway that's not flat with the house because I thought that would look a lot cooler. So I hope that goes well. Oh, I have like a rant plan for today. I completely forgot about that. Wow, I almost just did this entire episode without even doing that rant. And it is gonna be a good one, or I don't know, it's probably gonna be short too because I don't have a whole lot to say. It's just kind of something that I see around on YouTube, and it kind of bugs me a little bit because we're so judgmental of everyone. And a lot of times stop it! Go away, oh my god. And a lot of times we don't really look past little nuisances at who someone really is. So I'm gonna get into that rant in a second once I've put this door down, which is gonna take a lot longer than I thought. Because, yeah. How do we want to do this? I just want it to go right there and right there. Okay. So now we have our doors in place. That's cool. And, wow, I have a lot of other building stuff to do. Now, I think what we have to do here is, we need a lot of logs, actually. Oak wood logs. So we're just gonna go, and this needs to actually go up even higher. So we have to bring this up to 4. And the other one over here up to 4. Looking at screenshots and trying to build is a whole lot more complicated than it needs to be. And then we're gonna come all the way across with these, I think. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna have another pillar that starts here, and it's gonna go up like that, and like this. And that's not the same on both sides. Okay, let me just start this rant so that I sound like I know what I'm talking about, because right now I don't really know what I'm talking about. We'll put those in there for now. Alright, now I have to tab away again to find my notepad, which has all the information on that. Obviously, you can tell I planned this out really well. Okay, so today's mini rant thing is basically on how we always criticize these small channels who are just starting YouTube, and we do things, you know, like tell them, oh, you're never gonna get anywhere on YouTube, or you suck, why do you do this? Or stop uploading, you're never gonna have subscribers. So like you see people comment on videos and they're like, hey guys, come check out my channel because I do really good YouTube videos and it's really hard to get noticed and that's a creeper and I just can't, like, no one wants to subscribe to me. And then we go around and we comment and we're like, dude, shut up, you suck at YouTube, stop, you're bad. And where's my food, guys? I thought I had food. So we do that kind of stuff, and I think a lot of us forget how we started on YouTube. Because I know for a fact when I started YouTube, I was not who I am today. So YouTube is a learning process. I had one arrow, okay. YouTube is a learning process. And every month I look back on my previous month of YouTube and I think, wow, what was I doing? Like, did I actually think I was good at YouTube? Because like I look at my first video and I'm like, oh dude, I was one of those kids that people were like, why are you even bothering uploading? So I think it's a little bit harsh how we treat these new channels and assume that they're never going to be anything. You know, because there are those channels who, you know, have connections and their very first video is like a really, you know, a video of some popular YouTuber, and then they have 10,000 subs and you're like, what? And that's a whole nother topic I could talk about. But there's channels like that, but most of us started at like 1 sub or 0 subs. Everyone starts at 0, and we probably all started having no idea what we were doing either. So for us to go around and judge these kids who are just starting just like we did and tell them they're gonna never get anywhere is kind of a little bit wrong, because that would be like, you know, if someone had told me I was never gonna get anywhere when I started YouTube, I might have given up and I wouldn't even be here today. So when we do that, it's kind of weird. So then there's all those channels who are like, yeah, please subscribe and, you know, just check me out. And you probably shouldn't do that. You know, spamming comment sections is probably not the best way to get known on YouTube, but here's something that most of you don't know about me, unless this is the reason you know about me. When I was a small channel, this was when I let my first parody out, when I had 500 subs, I released a parody with Bella Beth and Gameplayer HD, and it was a pretty good parody. I'd like to say so myself, at least. I thought it was pretty good. We did a good job. It was professionally produced, I guess you could say. It was a good song, good lyrics. I wrote them myself. I'd hope they were. And it was a good video, but I wanted it to get views, and I only had 500 subs at the time, so I wasn't gonna get many views, just being myself, just being my channel. So I went over to Captain Sparkle's parodies. This is when he was releasing his Revenge and Fallen Kingdom parodies, and I was like, in the comment section, hey guys, if you like this, you'll probably like my parody too. Make sure to go check it out. Okay, and so yeah, I literally used to be one of those kids who did that too, and a lot of people don't know that about me. Although I did gain some subscribers from that, so some of you might remember that. Some of you might even only know about me because of that. But it's just it's an example of how we go around and we tell people that they shouldn't do that, and then a lot of times we do the same things. So that brings up a second point, though. There's kind of a difference between my the parody that I was spamming on his video. Not saying I should have done that, but there's a difference between that and some of the videos that get spammed around. You know, people be like, come check out my video, I just want to have subscribers, and then it's like a 3 FPS video of them blowing up a cow with TNT, and you're like, okay, dude, well, that was not worth my time. But, again, a lot of times as we do YouTube, as we learn, as we grow, we learn that what we were previously doing sucked. And you look back on it and you're like, dude, what was I even thinking? I need to quit. I'm doing so bad. I keep going over the same points in my head, and I have no idea what I'm even saying anymore. But yeah, I think we just need to stop being so freaking judgmental of all these beginning channels. If you see someone spamming comments being like, hey, come check me out, just freaking leave them alone, you know? Don't say anything. There's no point going out there and being like, you suck, you're never gonna get anywhere, because for all you know, someday they're gonna have like 500,000 subscribers and they're gonna be like, you know, everyone told me I'd never get anywhere, but I did, and I just want to thank my haters. And we're out of wooden logs, so we can't even do anything over there now. Let's just put glass in places, because that'll be fun. And I need to read my notepad here and see if I had anything else important to talk about, because I feel like I did, but I'm not really sure if I did. So yeah, let me read that. YouTube is a learning process. I think I covered that. Every month I look back, think at, you know, what was I even thinking? Got that covered. And then, of course, there's a difference between people's very first video and my first video. So although it's a learning process, you can definitely start off better than others. I mean, if you go back and watch my very first video, it's obviously not that great. The quality is definitely lacking in some, but it doesn't lag, and it gets to the point, and it actually is somewhat informative. So, you know, there are definitely differences between where everyone starts, but in the end, it's a learning process, and I've said that like 500 times. I need to come up with a new word, or like actually get myself a vocabulary somehow. But yeah, we need to, oh my god, I just made way too many of those. We need to just let people learn on YouTube and leave them alone until they've learned. Instead of hating on them for what they do wrong, tell them when they do something right. And this looks really dumb because I've run out of supplies to do that part, which sucks actually. Okay, we need to make some half slabs. So I think that's the end of my rant because I can't think of anything. Last week's rant, you know, when I talked about the whole money thing, that rant just kept going because like I kept realizing I had so many more things I wanted to say, but now that this one comes around, I'm kind of out of things to say. So hopefully you kind of understand what I'm trying to get at here, a little bit at least. because I think it's just one of the stupid parts of YouTube. YouTube kind of sucks. Like, I just want to throw that out there. Like, I have so much fun on it, but there's a lot of assholes like on YouTube, and yeah, I need to make fences. That was a really wise saying. Someone should just quote me on that, because that was completely worth putting in this video. Okay, fences, and we'll have the front of the house done here in a second. This should look nice. I want to hear your opinions though on this, guys, because a lot of my viewers are probably small YouTubers who are trying to get started, who have, you know, 10, 15, maybe under 100 subs, and you're just trying to get started. I want to hear your take on this, you know. What do you think when people comment and say you suck and you're never going to get anywhere, or stop spamming? Because I know that I'm sure you've pretty much all gone through something like that, and it kind of sucks. I wish people were nicer. People are douchebags. I'm a douchebag sometimes. So I wish people were nicer, and I wish I had iron. Which I do. Okay, how do you make shears? Is that just like this? Or is that like this? Did I just duplicate iron or something? Did I just cheat? I think I just duplicated my iron. I definitely only had... Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this video. I'm pretty sure I had 2, and I just made shears, and I still have 2. So I'm a little... Something's wrong. Okay, I just need some leaves. Just 2 leaves is actually all I need. Okay. I just want to get the front of this house done, and then we'll call it good. And then next episode, I'm gonna like... go back onto my single player world and actually learn what I'm doing again so that we can have a house. But now we have like a house that we can get in and out of without having other things get in and out of it too. We'll go make a back door as well. And this house actually, I've gotten more completed on the single player world than I have here, so this house actually looks a little bit, it's definitely different than my normal design, which you'll see when we actually get somewhere on it. Okay, I should just fill this in with something. Might as well go like this for now and pretend like that looks okay. That is a lot of stone. I hate that much stone anywhere. We'll put windows here, and I have no idea what the time is. I have not even been paying attention to the time. I think we are about ready to show the second and final piece of fan art for the episode. Where is all of my stuff going? I just wanted some wood, and I need a pickaxe. Okay, so I will show that piece of... Oh my god, I have like speech defects today. I will show that piece of fan art here as soon as I get this looking not like a complete mess. Yeah, I was having a lot of troubles actually trying to build this house on single player. It was not going well. See, I don't like that at all. That looks really dumb. Whatever. Oh, watch this. This is gonna work right here. This is gonna look so cool. Just wait. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna put windows there. Boom, fixed. Nope, that looks really dumb too, actually. Someone comment and just give me a solution for this. I don't even know. Okay, here's the second piece of fan art. I need to find it. It's right here. This is by Little Big Mac 101. I like it. It is hand drawn. He put a lot of detail into this. This looks like something that I couldn't even draw like now. And it's drawn in, is that crayon or colored pencil? I think it's colored pencil. I love colored pencils. Colored pencils are the best. But yeah. That is by Little Big Mac. I will have a link to his Twitter or YouTube or whichever one I find first in the description. Make sure to check him out as well. Thank you for submitting fan art, dude. And I think that's about it for this episode. Let's just figure out, let's look at what we've gotten done and what we have to get done, which is a lot more. We got the front done, which is pretty much all we really did. And then we got some of the walls going, and this looks like, I want to stop looking at that. It just embarrasses me. This wall over here might actually have some changes happening to it, because I'm not sure I'm entirely happy with it. But yeah, we got that wall. I think I'm gonna put logs there and there. But yeah, we got some of the house done. Hopefully we can finish it next episode, because I will make sure I have everything ready, supplies wise. I thought I had more than I had this episode. But yeah, it's looking all right. It's looking all right. I think this will be a nice house, and I'm really looking forward to like getting some cool bridge stuff going. We're gonna have a bridge across this river down here. It's gonna be pretty cool. And yeah, we're gonna pillage that village over there. Dude, my rhymes are on fire. Supplies, wise, pillage, village. Dude, I'm gonna become a poet. Okay, so thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like if you did. You are always welcome to leave comment suggestions for anything. Tossed Midget, if you're still in this channel, you can take the outro.
Boosack.
Okay, thank you, Tossed Midget. Other than that, guys, I will see you in episode 7 of VimCraft. Thank you for watching.